What are you doing this for?
I'm just mixing shit up.
I like it. Oh no! I'm gonna do that. That same one quite or?
Dad knows to be listening.
Obviously, super high level guy, so it's exactly what I expected. I've been known Paddy like at least 10 years. I've seen him fight enough. I know what he's all about. He's very, very good. I would say I'm impressed, but I was impressed anyway. That's what I was expecting.
Just nearly pulled the scaffolding down like that.
No, it's not bad.
When you're older,
Somewhere's something.
Not gonna get it tomorrow. I always find mine is something. But now when we start to move my hand up, move my hip back to my hand. So it's hard to let them go.
he's twisting walls up on his next.
Tom Aspinall has joined forces with Paddy Pimblett in training, and the MMA world is buzzing. The big question on everyone's mind: who is Aspinall preparing for? Could it finally be the long-awaited clash with John Jones? Or is it high-stakes battle with Francis Ngannou on the horizon? One thing's clear, the heavyweight champ is laser-focused. Early signs from his camp hint that something major is in the works.
Boy, that's nice that.
3 minutes after check me weight, how fast I am. What weight are you fighting at now on the weekend? 10-7.
Honestly, I'm in the range where like I don't even have the option to go lower because I'm so big. I don't have like loads of body fat or nothing. No, but like I'm fit at like.
Yeah, fucking hell, like, you know Derek Lewis? Fucking hell, bam bam, sweet batter. He is like over 300 pounds, isn't he? That's what happens when you do shoeies for a laugh, innit?
3 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, we'll swap. And all we're doing is up and down again. I'll shout out what you're doing. All fast. Everything fast.
Don't know what fast is anymore.
Tom Aspinall has never been the type to sit back and wait for opportunities to come to him. Throughout his climb in the heavyweight ranks, he's shown one thing consistently: he stays active no matter what, even without an opponent officially. Named Aspinall is pushing forward at full throttle, and now, Paddy Pimblett joining him in training. The intensity in his camp has hit a whole new level.
Fast as you can, come on!
The moment you walk into the gym, the intensity is undeniable to Aspinall. Is all business. His sparring sessions are the real deal. He's trading shots with training partners who match him in size and power, firing off quick combinations and dodging counters with the slickness of a welterweight. There's no warming up easy. These rounds are tough, gritty, and fight-like. The sound of punches landing echoes through the gym, mixed with the sharp instructions from coaches as Tom keeps up relentless pressure. Every round feels like a live fight draw, fast and unforgiving.
1 minute left. Let's go. Faster. Time, quick.
Boom. 10-second break.
9, 8. Let's go. Switch stances now, southpaw. Fast, come on.
Me and Paddy have known each other for a long time, but that's actually the first time we trained together, so it was good. He's obviously a very high-level guy himself. Good stuff, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, nice sweat on, lad. Probably what I needed at the minute. Sweaty.
Then comes shadow boxing. But for Tom Aspinall, it's more than just a warm dash-up. It's all about rhythm and precision. He glides across the mat with focus, staying light on his feet, eyes forward, constantly working through angles and striking sequences. Each movement has purpose. And it's obvious he's fine-tuning every detail. The way he transitions between stances and flows through combinations, shows the hours of repetition and discipline he's put in building that fluid motion into pure muscle memory. Now let's talk grappling, an area often overlooked in the heavyweight division. But not when it comes to Tom Aspinall. He's putting in serious work on the mats, flowing through submissions, improving position from both top and bottom, and staying aggressive throughout. Tom isn't just reacting, he's constantly pushing the pace. Grinding through scrambles and takedown drills with high-level training partners, even Paddy Pimblett gets in on the action. Pushing Tom to adapt to Paddy's fast-paced jiu-jitsu and crafty technique, keeping every exchange sharp and unpredictable.
It's your first session back since holiday.
Yeah. Done a few runs on holiday, like, but
Nice start with Tom.
I was playing water polo most days. Water polo was getting competitive in the pool, lad. Very competitive. But yeah, first like bit of MMA training I've done in like 2 weeks.
At first glance, Paddy and Tom might seem like an unlikely duo once, a loud, high-energy lightweight. The other a composed, explosive heavyweight, but when they're on the mats together, it just clicks. Paddy brings a wild, unpredictable style that challenges Tom to adjust in real time, while Tom adds a grounded, disciplined presence that elevates the intensity in the gym. They drive each other forward, and the energy between them keeps building with every session.
I wasn't surprised. I knew that was going to happen, especially because I was at Chandler's fight, his previous fight in New York when he fought Charles Oliveira, and there was some talks about him fighting Paddy at the time, and I remember watching from the perspective that he's going to fight Paddy, and I was thinking, Paddy's on a different level to this guy, and he showed it. It was good, really good performance, and he's got a massive...
Tom's heavy bag sessions have been nothing short of intense. He's unloading full combinations, mixing in powerful knees and elbows, finishing each round with a brutal burnout, hammering the bag until the final second. There's zero downtime. He's training like he's already preparing for a 5-round war. The power is undeniable. But what really stands out is his pace. For a heavyweight, Tom moves with the speed and flow of a middleweight, and he's making sure his cardio keeps up with that level of intensity.
I don't reckon this is good. That's not good. Right,
And that's not all. Tom's cardio and conditioning work is just as intense. He's hitting long distance, runs early in the morning and sprint work later in the day. Whether it's uphill grinds, treadmill bursts, or short explosive dashes, he's pushing his lungs and legs to the edge. Then comes strength and conditioning, explosive lifts, resistance training, and mobility work designed to keep him powerful. While maintaining agility and flexibility, it's a full spectrum grind. Tom's embracing every part of it.
We don't like that. Oh, I'm in the NFL. You buzzing with that? Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's alright, isn't it? Very good.
Alright, do you want to do one more?
This kind of training isn't just about staying sharp. It's about leveling up. Tom has made it clear he's not preparing for one specific opponent. He's focused on improving every aspect of his game. After spending the past year in limbo, no clear fight date or opponent, most fighters might have hit the brakes, but not Tom. He's been in the gym twice a day, every day, putting in the work and that relentless drive. That's what sets him apart from the rest.
Stone to shoulder, let's go, man. Yes, it's a heavy one. Yeah, oh, it's got up. Oh, it's got up, yeah, it's got up. Yeah, perfect. That was hang on.
As for John Jones, Tom Aspinall seems done waiting. He's even joked that Jones is off enjoying life in Thailand while the entire division sits in limbo. And honestly, he's not wrong. Tom pointed out that if it were anyone else holding up the belt this long, they'd likely have been stripped by now. He's not angry, just tired. The endless waiting, the speculation, the lack of answers, it's worn thin. Mentally, he's already moved on. Tom wants action, not headlines. He admitted that the last 6 months have been some of the most frustrating of his career, not because of setbacks or injuries, but because nothing was happening. No opponent, no timeline, no plan. And for a fighter like Tom, who lives for the thrill of competition, that's the hardest thing to deal with. He didn't get into this game just for belts or paychecks. Sure, those things matter, but at the end of the day, Tom Aspinall is a fighter to the core. That love for the fight is what keeps him grinding. Even when there's no date and no name across the contract.
Gotta ask you. You know what I'm gonna ask you first? John Jones.
Oh yeah. That old one. Living his best life, mate, isn't he, in Thailand? So everybody reaches a sell-by date, don't they? Everybody's got a time limit. He's reached it, and we move on.
I reckon anyone else in that position would have been stripped. I was talking to Adam Cattell about it the other week.
Yeah, seen it.
He should be stripped now.
It obviously was a bit annoying at the time, but it's all in the past now. We're moving forward. Everything's good. We can get fighting again, and I just want to get fighting, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Must be fucking sick of getting asked about that. You know.
It's not the best. You know what? It's better now because I do know what's going on a little bit, and I am going to fight soon, so that's nice. But for like the last kind of 6 months, I've just not known what's going on. Do you know what the worst bit is? Is like, you know this yourself. It's like money, fame, titles, rankings, all that aside, I just love fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like fighting people. That's what I got into it for. I didn't get into it for anything else. All the other stuff is just like nice to have on top. I want to be the best fighter I can be. I love it. I'm in the gym every day.
And it's even more in that case when you're the reigning heavyweight champion of the world and you've got someone holding.
It is crazy. It is a crazy situation, but there's a lot of politics, isn't there, in the UFC at the top levels, and it's just like out of my hands, so there's nothing I can really do about it.
What's the last 6 months training been then, where you've been just in limbo? Have you been training to specifically fight Jones, or just been training?
No, I've just been. You know what? That's actually one of the positives that's come out of it is, when you've got a fight, you're training for a guy, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're training for one guy. I've just been training to get better, which is great. Do you know what I mean? I've been like improving and that, and I'm someone who's in the gym constantly anyway. Like, I'll train twice a day if I've got a fight or not. Obviously, the intensity increases if I do have a fight soon.
When I seen you at that UFC.
And then there's Francis. Ngannou, a name that just won't go away. Even with Francis focused on boxing and his run in the PFL, the possibility of a UFC return for one blockbuster fight is always looming. If that happens, you can bet Tom Aspinall's name will be right at the top of the list. It's the kind of matchup fans dream about: raw knockout power versus speed, footwork, technical precision. It would be a true test for both men, and Tom knows it. That's why he's not sitting back. Whether it's John Jones, Francis Ngannou, or an entirely new challenger, Tom is staying ready. He's not just waiting, he's grinding, growing and sharpening every weapon in his arsenal. With Paddy pushing him in camp and his competitive fire still blazing, Tom Aspinall looks more dangerous than ever.
There'll be some news, there will be an announcement. Just stick around and you'll see.
And what about Francis Ngannou? You having him? You want some?
I've said plenty times, the rain is really coming down on us here. The day that I start ducking out of fights and turning opponents down and stuff like that is the day that I'm going to retire. So, as I've always said, and you can ask any promoter I've ever worked with, any guys at the UFC, I'll fight anyone, I'll fight anytime, and I'll fight anywhere. Never turned down a fight in my life, never will. The day that I start thinking about turning down fights is the day that...
And just as fans were starting to ask what's next, UFC President Dana White finally broke the silence. When questioned about the John Jones situation, and whether Francis Ngannou could return for a mega fight, Dana didn't hold back. He made one thing very clear. This is Tom Aspinall's moment. This isn't just another interim title defense or a placeholder bout. According to Dana, the UFC has been in ongoing talks with Tom, and this next fight is his. Hey, recognize the work he's put in and how long he's been stuck waiting. At this stage, it's no longer about chasing down John or convincing Francis to come back. It's about finally giving Tom the opportunity he's earned.
Obviously, you know, this John Jones thing is what a lot of people are talking about. I wonder, is there anything that PFL or Francis can do to make that a realistic option for you guys, or are you fully focused on Aspinall?
Yeah, it's Aspinall's fight. I mean, we've been talking to this kid forever about it, and it's his fight. Listen, you can't make people fight. If John doesn't want to fight, you can't make him fight. We can try to make him fight. We can throw things at him that inspire him to want to fight, but we'll figure it out.
As for John Jones, Dana White didn't sugarcoat a thing. He said it plainly. You can't make people fight. And that sums it up. If John isn't interested, UFC can't force him, no matter how big the event or how tempting the paycheck. They can pitch blockbuster matchups and headline opportunities. But if Jones isn't on board, they'll move forward without him. And that's exactly what's happening. Tom Aspinall is the champion who's active. He's hungry, healthy, and ready to go. He's not waiting for anyone's timeline. And with Dana White now fully behind him, the UFC machine is finally moving. Whether it's a unification bout or something even bigger, the message is clear. It's time for Tom to headline. And it's not just Dana speaking up. Daniel Cormier has weighed in too. Adding another level to the conversation, DC recently broke down the situation with John Jones. And you can tell he's frustrated too. The delays, the constant back and forth, the drama, it's wearing thin, even for someone who's seen it all in this sport. Cormier made a powerful point. If you're truly the greatest, you don't duck the next contender, you fight him. That's how legendary careers are made, by stepping up, not stepping aside. But right now, while the next wave is rising, John Jones is trying to maintain control without actually getting back in the cage.
Show me someone who acted like this in their final chapter. Show me someone who refused to play it forward. In terms of playing it forward, I think he means go and fight the next guy. And if you get past the next guy, then it's still your time. But if you don't get past the next guy, as with every other thing in sports, there's always a moment where the new breed kind of comes in and they surpass the old breed. John Jones knows that better than anybody. He has surpassed the new breed and the old breed multiple times over the course of his...
Tom Aspinall is that next wave. He's not just another contender climbing the ladder. He's the interim champ who's dominated every opponent put in front of him. He's the one grinding day in and day out, not waiting on anyone, ready to prove himself against the very best if the best would actually show up, even Daniel. Cormier didn't hold back. He called out John Jones for risking his legacy by refusing to pass the torch the right way. Yes, John has beaten legends from every era. His resume is undeniable, but true greatness isn't just built on the past. It's tested by the future, and right now, that future has a name. Tom Aspinall.
His run as world champion. He's one of the greatest champions of all time. He's beaten everybody. He went through the old guard, meaning he went through Vitor, he went through Shogun, he went through Rampage. He literally put all those guys in the rearview mirror, and then he moved on, and he hit Rashad, and then he hit Gustafsson, who was a new guy. Then he hit me, who was a new guy. Then he hit Anthony Schmidt, who's a new guy, and Thiago Santos, and Dominic Reyes. He hit them all. He put everybody back. Then he goes to heavyweight, beat Cyril. Then he went and put the old guard back with Stipe. He's beaten all of them. He's been constantly pushing back that next wave of challenger. But there's one more wave. Because no matter how many times you've done it before, there's a real possibility that...
Tom Aspinall isn't asking for favors, and he's not waiting on anyone. He's in the gym every day, putting in the work, sparring, grappling, shadow boxing. and grinding toward the moment he knows he's earned. More and more voices in the MMA world are saying the same thing. He deserves the next big fight. Whether it's Jon Jones or another top contender, Tom is ready. But if Jon truly wants to go out as the greatest of all time, then it's time to step up and face the new generation's top threat. Because if he doesn't, that moment the chance to cement his legacy might just slip away. What do you think? Is Jon Jones protecting his legacy or avoiding the next era of heavyweight dominance? Let us know in the comments below.